What is up, boys? Back with another video. So, you read the title. This video is going to be talking about Tate and his philosophy and why me personally, I really like him and I see him as an idol. And he's because he's extreme, but he's also very, what's that word? He's very honest with how he speaks. He does not hold back, and tells his he tells what he feels without any fear. And you know, we should be able to do that. If we're able to say how we feel or what we think, then that's a really good trait to have. So we can learn that from him. And if we're wrong, other people can teach us. And if we have the humility to, we'll learn from that person and keep moving forward as a better person. And another reason why I really like this dude is because he's kind of like the father we never had. You wake up and you don't feel like doing the things you have to do, but you have to do it. You don't want to work on your business. You don't want to read books. You don't want to do the hard work. You just want to chill, watch Netflix, do some dumb things. But no, he teaches us that we need to do the things that we have to do. Go to the gym, like he says. I'll insert a clip right here.
Who the fuck said you should be happy in the first place? Who even said you should be? I don't care if you're sad. I never told you should be happy. How many push-ups can you do? Not enough. Get to fucking work.
Yeah, he said that. No, it doesn't matter. You're happy, bro. Like, who the hell said that you should be happy? You should be doing what you're supposed to do, not what you feel like doing. This guy's philosophy is really crazy. Like, there's many things that I agree with him on, but some things that I disagree with him on. I think it's polygamy. I think that's what it's called. But just sleeping with multiple women. Me personally, I probably, I don't know, because it's in his position. Like, I'm not sure. Like, but if I was in his position, get multiple money, and I can get multiple women, I would have the gut feeling. I would have a bad gut feeling of having multiple women just to be with them for like having sex. I don't know. For me, that's morally wrong. I wasn't taught that. So yeah, but his hard work perspective, that's what we're talking about right now. And also because of his brotherhood.
First time I met Andrew, it was actually here in Las Vegas. I want to know what it is that makes him feel confident and comfortable saying certain things that are hard to say, but actually very, very, very true. And I said, what is it? And he looked me dead in the eye. He says, no matter what happens in this world, I have Tristan.
Which is really very admirable, because nowadays we brothers are like, we can't even say I love you to your own brother, and they're just gonna cringe and be dumb about it and just be a degenerate. Oh, that's gay, blah blah blah, that's gay. But at the end of the day, bro, like, you can be Vin Diesel and Paul Walker. Like, if Paul Walker was about to die, you give him a hug and say I love you for the last time. If your brother died for the last time, what would you regret? You would regret not spending time with him and bonding with him. And what do we teach in this channel? Delayed gratification. It may feel uncomfortable right now to get along with your brother, but in the long run, it will build you guys a better relationship. And Tristan and Andrew have one of the best brotherhoods, bro. They even share a bank together. Like, they inspire me to become a better brother to my brother. And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I go a little bit overboard and I be like really bad brother, but I try my best. But yeah, don't believe what these random people are telling you, like Andrew Tate's a bad person. We always must remember in our head that we are students, right? We are students and we can learn from Andrew Tate, right? Take what is useful, reject what is useless, and I think it was add what is purely yours. I'll put a quote right there. Yeah, that's the quote from Bruce Lee. You know, even from Hitler, you can even learn from Hitler. Like, I may be canceled from this, but remember one thing, bro. Hitler persuaded the entire world. You can learn from that. Like, reject all the parts where he said, "Oh, I'm gonna put the people in the I'm gonna start the Holocaust and like I'm gonna put people in gas chambers and kill them." Just reject that for a little moment and take only the part where he was literally on the magazine for Man of the Year. Like, this guy debated us. We made him Man of the Year in the magazine, and then few while after, he put Jews in a gas chamber. Bruh, that's literally the 48 laws of power. Using deception. Using a smoke screen to actually what your true plan is. You know, like, that's kind of evil, right? We don't want to talk about that, but like, we can't escape from the fact that he persuaded the entire world into thinking that he wasn't someone that he actually was. You know, I don't believe Andrew Tate did all those stuff because they keep saying new stuff like sex trafficking and then money laundering. But if it is true, you know, just forget that. Like what we said about Hitler, forget about that and just take the stuff that he taught us and be better than him. Because at the end of the day, men learn from their mistakes, but wise men learn from others' mistakes. So, if we can have the persuasion of Hitler, we can have the discipline of Andrew Tate, let's say if he was a criminal, right? And if we have the kindness of, let's say, who's a kind person? Let's just say Habib sounds like a nice person. Okay, so let's do Habib Nurmagomedov. Nice person, right? And he's like personality, like one with God and stuff. If we have all that and we just take Andrew Tate and Hitler's bad stuff, like put it to the side, and then we invent ourselves to be a good person, but with some good factors from people who are not so good. You know what I'm trying to say? So basically, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, doesn't mean somebody is bad at something, doesn't mean that they're bad at everything. Like, if you want to learn how to run really fast, who are you going to listen to? A boxer or obviously a runner? Andrew Tate is really, 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 really inspiring many people and got many people into the gym, and people hate on him because he's waking up kids' reality from the true matrix that we're in. The true matrix of getting up in the morning, working, going to school for 8 hours. They're preparing us for that 9 to 5 job, going to college, getting in debt. They want to keep us in this box. And Andrew Tate is that one person who's with MJ DeMarco, Hamza, Sneagle, all those people that's telling you to get out of the matrix, right? The mediocre, the people who hate him are the mediocre people right here because they don't believe that they can do what he did. They're jealous of him, right? And so then he's telling the people to get out of this matrix, that work this full-time job your entire life, work, and then finally retire. But as men, that's not what we want, right? What we want is not a time where we fully retire, because our number one thing in the world is our purpose. And if we're not doing our purpose, let's say it's our business, like, oh, make a successful business, $1 million, right? Let's say you do retire by the age of 20. What will you do then? What you want is mini retirements. Like, if you want to go like to the Bahamas and then come back and then work on your business again. And then while you're at the Bahamas, you're not making that much probably, but you're still making a good amount of income, right? Or you saved up enough. You know, me personally, I think that Andrew Tate is really freaking good, bro. He's a really good person to look up to. Like, who the hell do we want men to look up to? James Charles, bro. I ain't attacking the gay community, but lack of accountability. Or you know what I mean? Or who do you want them people to look up to, bro? Like, people who shoot guns and murder people, saying that whatever, like, I just killed a dude, blah 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 blah, whatever. Andrew Tate's literally one of the best person that people can look up to. Other than, I think Hamza's good too, but yeah. He's being fathers to a lot of people whose father weren't there for them, or whose fathers don't have the time to teach them these things. He was the father, like, that stepped up, you know what I mean? And, you know, at the end of the day, you can disagree with me, you can hate me on this, like, oh, you like Andrew Tate. But just remember that at the end of the day, it's your choice if you want to believe him or not. And yeah, that's just pretty much enough for me, you know. Just a video talking about Andrew Tate and my perspective on him and why I really like him. And yeah, that's enough for me. See you. Have a good rest of your day.